Hello, beautiful children. Today we are back again with another interesting story on the book of Daniel. But before we go ahead, we have to say a quick word of prayer to our wonderful Jesus. Lord, we say thank you. Thank you for your kindness, for your goodness, for your mercy, for your love, for your faithfulness, for everything that you've given to us. May your name be highly praised and exalted in everything that we do in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you, Abba, for in Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. Amen. Now, today we are going to continue on our study on the book of Daniel. We are treating Daniel chapter 6. Now, we've seen King Nebuchadnezzar, we've seen King Belshazzar. And last time we said King Belshazzar was overthrown by King Darius. Now, King Darius divided the kingdom into 120 provinces, and he put up 120 princes to monitor all of them, to take care of the other provinces. And above them, he put 3 presidents, and he put Daniel as the first amongst those 3 presidents, because Daniel had an excellent spirit found in him. Now, as they all were in their positions, they noticed that Daniel was better than them. They noticed that Daniel was greater than them, and they got very jealous of Daniel. So all of them came together and planned to make Daniel fall, to make Daniel eliminated, to destroy Daniel. Now, their plan was to get a petition signed by the king that will not work in Daniel's favor and that will make sure that he was destroyed. They met the king and said that he should sign a petition whereby nobody should worship any other god except for him. And if they were found worshiping another god, they were to be killed by throwing them into the lion's den. Now, we know that lions are very vicious and wild animals. Now, Daniel, after hearing this, did not go and sit down and say, I'm not praying to God again. I'm not going to risk my life. Daniel went ahead to pray as he normally did 3 times a day, facing Jerusalem. He prayed. And these princes and presidents saw him. Obviously, they knew that he was going to pray to his God. They wanted his downfall. They quickly reported to the king. And the king had no choice, because once the king makes a proclamation, it cannot be revoked. Now, Daniel had to be thrown into the lion's den. A gigantic stone was used to block the den. And then the king used his seal to finish up the blockade that they put in front of the den. Now, King Darius was very troubled. He was not excited by this. He was not happy about it, because he really liked Daniel. King Darius could not even have any sleep that night. Now, immediately, it was the next day, King Darius went to the den and called on Daniel. And surprisingly, Daniel answered. We all know how vicious lions are. They can tear apart any animal of any size. But somehow, Daniel was still alive. Do you know how? It was God. God sent angels to seal the mouths of the lions, and they could not hurt Daniel. They could not bite him. They did not even cut a scar on him. That just shows how mighty and how glorious God is. King Darius was shocked. He was blown away by the wonderful thing that God had done once again. Now, in this story, we can see that then a petition was signed, a rule was set out that everybody should do a certain thing which was wrong. Just like in the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, where they were commanded to bow down to the statue made by King Nebuchadnezzar. This was a similar situation in which Daniel faced, but with King Darius. But yet, he still stood by God and took the risk, and God showed himself mighty. Whatever situation it is, God can never ever abandon his children. We are too precious to him. So even if everybody is doing the wrong thing, everybody is going in the wrong direction, everybody is going left, and God says you should go right, you should go right, because God is always right.